Hey guys, today I would like to share with you the best cabbage recipe I know called Okonomiyaki. It's super simple to make and doesn't take too much time either, so I think it's a great thing to try. First off, we'll start by making a dashi broth made of kelp and bonito flakes. If you want to make this from scratch, the things that you'll need are the dried kelp, bonito flakes, and a strainer. You first want to add the kelp in room temperature water and turn the heat on until just before it starts to boil. Let it simmer for a few minutes while you take out any of the scum that floats to the surface. You'll sift out the broth with a strainer and paper towel and put the kelp broth back into the pot. You'll then want to add a dash of soy sauce and a handful of bonito flakes and let that simmer for a few minutes as well. Sift out all the bonito flakes to get your dashi broth. Remember, you don't have to necessarily do all of these steps to make the dashi. If you want to just get some dashi stock and mix it in water to make the broth, that's totally fine too. Take about half a cup of the dashi, 1 large egg, and half a cup of flour. Next thing is the cabbage, which I generally cut into strips that are about a 1/16 to an 1/8 of an inch wide. They're pretty thin. Mix the cabbage in with everything else, and then we can move on to starting to cook our pork belly. Set the stove to about medium to high heat and let the fat start to render out of the pork belly. And when it's about a half to 2/3 cooked, add on the cabbage mixture. Turn down the heat to low and let the okonomiyaki simmer for about 5 to 7 minutes until you start seeing it brown. Next, you want to flip it and put the okonomiyaki sauce and Kewpie mayonnaise as the other side is cooking.
You'll see here that I'm adding some Karashi, which is Japanese mustard, to add a little bit extra depth of flavor.
Last few steps are to garnish on top with some bonito flakes, green onions, and red pickled ginger. And you're done. It's a great way to eat cabbage whenever you have some left over, so please try it out.